Anyways, how's it going, everybody? We're back with BlazBblue. I figured out why I got mad and did not post for a while, because I tried to do like a, little run guide, how to play the game with no bugs. I just kind of face smashed through everything. And, yeah, no, it didn't work. Glad to see the controller still not working properly. You love it, you love it. I didn't even want to delete that Evo type. I don't even care. But yeah, so I do remember something about getting beat by jank hitboxes, and then the third boss, no, fourth? Yeah, third. That just took entirely too long, and I just mentally clocked out. I was like, yeah, this game is something you can beat off like the first playthrough. I think that's like a sign of a good roguelike, if you can beat it the first time starting it up. Not necessarily like, yeah, you're fresh to the game. Like, if somebody with me, like me, with 60 hours into the game can beat it, yeah, that's good. It's like a complete skill check over a stat check, at least for action roguelikes. Then again, that's how it should be with like games like Slay the Spire and Inkbound too. You should be like, am I smart enough to get through this? Yes. Do I understand the game? Yes. It should never be like something that's gonna keep you back. So like, stats make it easier. Like having more health just makes it so I can play a little bit more reckless. And having more crit chance. Bro, are you good? He had block all or something. Like, bro, what? But yeah, whatchamacallit, what was I saying? Yeah, more stats just make it easier. Like more luck and stuff like that. I don't think this thing's supposed to say clear. However, as long as I'm not really getting hit, I don't really care. I want something to synergize with the mines, which I don't think anything does. Lightwave never synergizes with anything but itself. So we're gonna refresh. Whatever. At least they're smart enough to give me iframes. Yeah, I needed to break off this game. Not doing anything else for like the last 2 weeks. But now there's gonna be a multitude of content coming out for at least the next week. Before I take like another 2-week hiatus. How? Make it. Yes. Never go exchange in the first area. You never want to go exchange until you have about 300 points. That is even if you are starting new, starting fresh. Whoop, whoop. And you always want to grab potentials when you see them, hands down. Apply dodge invincibility to you. I also never take rest, because I don't think it's really, you know what I mean, necessary. I don't take rest until I'm above 200. Or very close. So basically 190. Whoop, 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 whoop. And I always take Mai as a secondary, or a legacy skill, I should say. Jin's pretty tough too. I think Mai has like the best passive effects. Like more basic attack damage after skill. The 15% of the health thing. I actually don't know the other stuff. It's just kind of that one that's really good. Alongside of this tornado's pretty decent. Ow, man. It's not nice. So violent for what? Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo! 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 Yeah, this is not even like all I'm doing is doing this back and forth. If you're wondering what I'm doing. Oh, wow, you're making this look easy, kid. I do think Jin is also up there in terms of like how easy things are. Well, not easy, but like how good his legacy skill is. Because that slowdown is insane for deeps. If you want a little bit more survivability, I'd say go Lambda. Because you pretty much artificially get more health as long as you're aggressive. Give me this. Best skill in the game right here. I go boom, 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 and it does a big damage. I go ba 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 ba. And as you guessed it, you know, cold is the best on Noel. If you ask me, like, look at all these hits. You're proccing. What's that thing? Frost shock, whatever. Immediately, you're stacking up 10 things with cold. Pretty much immediately too. What I would say like ideal build is like double cold on both basic attack and skill, right? And then you get probably something like, I don't know, man. Synergize your legacy skill and summon together. Speaking of which, alright, well, next you will obviously want icicles in any way, shape, or form. So you can, like, that's the best with the frost explosion. That's what it's called, frost explosion. I'm not gonna ruin my run with a black market. So what I want on my legacy skill is ice, and on my basic attack. So I can just be spamming the frost explosion. Or what I could even do too is get like burn on my dash. Well, and that's just gonna have that be good with the I'm dodging stuff and trying to put the video. It's gonna be good because the burn has a skill that's like, oh yeah, 20% chance when you hit enemies you can do damage. That's burning. And do extra damage. And of course, that works very well for characters that hit a lot. Like I think one of the best Kokonoe builds is like the build I just described. Besides like on basic attack I had Shadow. I did have burn on my dash, icicles on the John. On the John. Essentially what I said. Without the double cold. It wasn't needed. Event space, the best spaces. Yeah, let's do this. Who needs HP anymore? Just don't get hit, bozo. Which is like very possible. Oh, but a backflip though. Ming, 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 ming. Do this guy. I think out of any character that makes the most noise, it has to be just Noelle, brother. Like, I think this every time I play her. Like, I think this is the first Noelle video on the channel, so it's the first time I'm saying it, but this woman, why? It's always some random spikes. Was doing good. And not getting hit. But yeah, this woman just makes so much noise. Anytime I was getting like footage for like the update overviews or just playing in general. Ow. I got hit once and just stopped caring. Your boy was like, alright, got hit once. Time to go eat myself. Come on, taking a hit. A freezing wind. Well. Are they gonna give me the dream build that I just described? Are they really gonna do that? Good heavens, this is a lot of reading. HP mixture. What? I don't really care for that. I don't need HP. Half the time I don't heal. When you have 3 get clear comp gives you reward exchange points. Sure. Yeah, don't make me read out loud, bro. My reading out loud days are over. I used to be the kid they used to call on. Like, chill out, gang. I'm a gambling man. I've never been afraid to roll the dice. XP? No. Why? I don't need that. Whatever. I say that now, but like I'm gonna get the clappy clappy. I'm gonna be very glad I have 5 HP things. Harry, this is a whole bunch of stuff. Not really sure what that said. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the only thing that synergizes with the bomb is that's kind of pitiful. Very pitiful. But yeah, but no, I kind of just grab stuff and keep pressing buttons. Oh, that's what I got. Is it down? Like, how do we detonate? What? I hardly take this skill. Basic attack dash. Oh, basic attack. What? Yeah, I'm hitting that. Come on, buddy. Bang! That's a little big bursty boy of damage. I thought your boy just probably died. I was like, no shot, right? Anyways. Quick reload. I never actually hit the reload or give myself enough time to sit there and reload. Skills do more damage. Maybe another time. Look how she takes off the cape. Can we get like Bonnet Noelle back? Whatever that hat she wore back in the first game was. Before she let the hair down. Like, I don't mind the hair down, Noelle, but like, can we get the original baby mama skin? I go bang, 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 bang. All I hear is yap, 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 yap. And then I'm gone. Where you from? That poison blast is very explosion. Wow. It's very explosion. I meant to say very big. If you're ever struggling in this game, well, what I can suggest to you is get 10 times more aggressive than what you already are playing. And focus on not staying in one spot for too long. Ow, he just kind of dropped that on my forehead. Clicking summon, that works, to be honest. Oh wait, I needed the rest space. Oh my gosh. Was like not really paying attention. That's what happens when you're not eating, kids. Yeah, I can confirm that's not something you want to do. Being an absolute AI. You know what? I needed ice spikes. Glad there's synergies for that. I did take that in mind. I was like, oh yeah, ice spikes work. I can do that now. So what I'm hoping here is I get a this works. No. No. Yes. No. I mean that works. That works. I'll take that. Will you be ever so kind to give me a rest space? I probably shouldn't take this space, to be honest. Oh, aren't I glad I have 5 healing now, right? I'm about to waste the half of it. Can confirm. I don't want to give a man frost shock or anything either. What do you mean? There's so much like this poison exploding everywhere. No! Butterfly was just chasing me and I was like, please no, stop. Sure, why not? Something tells me I really have to take the rest space. I don't know what gave it away, but the best space in the game event. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough XP. This would have been huge. I would have had monies. I don't have enough tactic XP, so I'll do it again. Sure. No. Sure. It's my favorite boy. Oh, but they took the iframes away from him, so I don't really mind him anymore. So now I can actually do this fight in like before the clock hits a minute, which is like was the only gripe I had with him. I was like, wow, this fight takes forever. It was like significantly longer than any other fight. Oh, Daddy, chill. So that's why I hit him with the Daddy chill. Wow. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can pack this up. you still shooting stuff? Aren't you in stun state? Come on, woman. Is it a woman? Who knows? Sure, why not? I have no idea why I took that over the reload, but hey. Your boy is just not even thinking. Your boy is just pressing buttons on the game. I gotta say, the game feels very mashy. I'm no game designer, I'm not gonna try to be. But it is kind of like a spectacle fighter. If you're looking for like a beat 'em up, yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. I can't say I dislike the game after having 60 hours into it, but it's a lot for me. Just because I usually go through games extremely fast too. Like my first playthrough of Elden Ring was only about 60 hours. And I only missed about 12 dungeons. Besides like some very hidden stuff I missed, but it was like not like I wasn't exploring or anything. It wasn't like I was rushing past everything. I just, you know, I get good. I tend to like, you know, read really fast and understand pretty easily, so being a Souls veteran, I made that like very fast though. But then yeah. Typically speaking, I have, when it comes to games, I usually finish them 20% faster than what like average playtime is. To put into perspective. I also get bored with them that much faster too. I have speedrunner brain when I play anything. Like no speedrunner tactics or anything like that, like clipping the walls or anything. Not like, put into perspective, like Honor Orlando was like midway into the game of Dark Souls 1. And usually I get there sub 3 hours. With efficiency. I roll one past enemies that I don't feel like fighting. I'll do a build that just allows me to bypass everything, like strength. Where do we get this? I don't know. I'm just smashing buttons and talking with us. Mike, are you guys enjoying the content? Leave a like if you are enjoying the content. That lets me know you enjoy the content. Obviously. I'm like clocking out mentally. Like, I don't know, if I had to say something that'd make this like more groundbreaking and be like, oh yeah, maybe I should focus up, or be like, I don't know, I think it's just enemy AI maybe. Then a little bit more like activity between the potentials and talents. I think that'd make this more like less brain dead. I mean, Jin's not really brain dead. I mean, a lot of the characters feel kind of just mashy. Mai feels pretty mashy. Kokonoe feels pretty mashy. Jin, I think, is really nice, well designed. A lot of the stuff he has, there's like a lot of things that can passively activate, but you can force it, and it just causes you to pay attention a little bit more until you get used to it. Not to say they all play the same. Like Noel's air game is crazy. Mai's dash game and mobility game is crazy. Kokonoe is the set play, so sure. At this point, I don't even know what I'm grabbing no more. Sure. Yes. But like, what I mean by mash is like I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Sure. Money. Sure. Oh no, I have only 30 seconds to complete this. Will he do it? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Look at how big those icicles are. And don't get me wrong, I like the game. I understand it has a very positive on Steam. I'm just saying, why stop at very positive when you can be extremely positive? Or overwhelmingly positive, I mean. If I had to say the one gripe that I'd say keeps this down, it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like very interactive as much as like a spectacle fighter. I mean, I don't think spectacle fighters really are too interactive, because you're usually like, oh, look at it, it's cool. But when you have like, you know, the fathers and mothers like Dead Cells and Hades in the game, then other contenders that are coming up like Spiritfall. If I like the Smash or the platform fighting combat more, maybe I'd like it more, but sure. Something tells me I should rest. I don't know. Just being a little bit safe, you know what I mean? Like both Dead Cells and Hades has like a lot of interactiveness between like your build and like what you pick up, XYZ. Like, you know, picking up Phaser and Assassin's Dagger and Dead Cells is freaking immaculate, because now you have a way to teleport behind an enemy and get that backstab. Or if you don't have it, you just try and focus on getting the backstabs. It's like, you know, there's a little bit more activeness happening. Rather than this game, I'm just kind of mashing on the 6 and, like, you know, everything's happening independently. And then Spiritfall, there's like different, like every element feels like different, so like I think it's water in that game. Same with Hades. You want to focus on pushing enemies into things. I'm like 10 feet in the air right now. And you focusing and pushing on enemies into things causes you to play differently, worry about positioning more. While certain things have more backloaded damage, XYZ. They're probably like, oh, you have maxed out stats and everything, that's why you can do this. And I'm like, only like example for that is like Gunfire Reborn. I still have to play the game a little bit until the point where I'm just doing entirely too much damage for anybody to comprehend, including myself. Sure. 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 I don't know why I hit that one, to be honest. And I have to say it. Please put like Susanoo like right here. If you're gonna make everything optional, be like, okay, do you want to go explore? Or do you just want to go drop the man known as Susanoo? For me personally, I'm just picking to drop Susanoo every time. I don't know, something about like transversing this area is not as fun as Dead Cells. When did this become a rant? Oh, probably because I'm not even focused on what's happening. But this is just the subconscious speaking. Walls, dead ends. Or you can make it like after you defeat every enemy, you get another potential, so you can like, you know, have a, you know, immaculate tower. Because the only time I would really be excited to fight the other enemies is because, oh, I get another potential. Now you can fight them if you want to like maximize power. But like by this point in the run, it's like, which is pretty much in every single roguelike you play. It's cool. Why, man? This enemy sucks. Fuck the Beyblades, bro. You look at one way and you're just gonna 180 suck my dick the other, bro. Anyways. Yeah, any extra power you can get at the end of a run like this is just like little cherries on top, maybe. Just in case your build completely didn't come together, but like, if you know what you're doing, it's very unlikely your build has not come together at this point. You know what? I'll just quickly drop the scorpion. Or serpent, as I say. Beyblade, blade. Ow. Sorry. Why'd I even choose to drop the scorpion? Oh, look, he's staggered. Ow, man. Susanoo's stairs. I gotta play more Dead Cells. I'm about to replay it because they have the PS5 version. Oh gosh. But for some reason with the PS5 version you don't get your PS4 data. So I'm about to be starting fresh. Yeah, playing games at 30 FPS is not really fun anymore. I'm not fighting that thing. That is not fun to fight. I could probably easily like one-shot it, but it's just like, oh. I think I'd rather not. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. We're the boys. We're the boys. Why? I'm not fighting him. What the hell did I dodge and get hit by still? If you're also struggling, take triple dash. I think I got my first completion when I finally caved and just took triple dash. I was like, wow, that's just makes this 10 times easier. Because triple dash equals triple the iframes. Take triple dash and do a dashing build. I'll go play Coconut. I always say just go play Coconut. I don't think I'd be. Maybe every character should do damage like Coconut. Even though she does a billion damage, I'm not too upset about it. Well, you're definitely gonna have to if we could have another difficulty after this. I'm just taking so much damage. Maybe there's like just no impending threat. Maybe that's what this game lacks. And I don't think damage is the nut. I don't think that's the way to do anything, first of all. Games where you just take absurd damage without dishing out absurd damage just makes me beyond irritated. Sure. Even though I did just talk about Dead Cells, that's a game when you take excessive damage and deal excessive damage. So it balances itself out. Ow. What the hell? Oh, dickhead. Dodge, dodge. What a build. Finally got like the last part of like my build going, and it's like I would just not do anything. That's the big Susanoo right there. Brother, I was behind you, come on. There's the Noel Run for you though. I mean, yeah. Oh wow, I think that's I think Jin's higher maybe. Damn, I didn't realize I was going up that high. I would have defeated every boss, so I could get even higher than that. So I think Jin's still my highest character at like 16, 14. Oh gosh. Oh, but yeah, thanks for watching. Responding to texts and shit.